Facts. Like what I said before, I try to think about things before I say it, though. Okay? There are some little bad kids. I guess you haven't been around a lot of single mothers like I have. I told you I used... Well, I haven't told you guys, though. I used to be a babysitter for so many women, and they used to pay me for my services. There's some kids that are wicked little boys. Yo, my God. I could not understand why these little wicked little devils acted the way they did. Yeah, I took it out. I took it there. Those little boys are most likely going to turn into child murderers. So, I proved my point. You probably haven't been around enough women, like I have, to babysit to make that dissertation. Okay? Am I saying that word right? To be speculative, to knowledgeably know that there are wicked children. Even at the age of 5, they would not know how to treat a girl because these boys, okay, did some despicable things that I could not comprehend. Though it could be a rare occasion, it does exist. There are children that are born out of the womb. It says it in the Bible, man, that God said that child was so wicked that he had to spite the child before. And then me, I had to question why Hitler was born. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, a lot of contradictions with the Bible. I'm not religious. But trust me, man, you still, your ears are a little bit wet, okay? You don't know where I'm coming from. Ask me a question, okay? Understand this, okay? Ask me a question, and then you'll understand why I said that. Okay, when you're beta in your emotions, you don't ask questions. You just, no. Okay, you think every what you learned is facts. No, it's not everything. You'd be shocked. Okay, now you said, I'm sure he meant every little boy starts sweet. Okay, now that's wrong right there. Just cut it. In terms of how they view and treat girls, nope, you cut that too. There's boys who will kill girls before they get up to that age. I've seen boys do some despicable. They're not compatible girls. I would talk to the mother and say, hey, you might. Do you think they will listen to me? No. So this is actually what I'm saying is true. Okay, and even though he made it can lead up to that. You remember that story with that little 9-year-old boy blew that his girlfriend's head in the back of his head? Yes, I met some kids like that. I met some little boys like that. I did not understand. I was in the hillbillies, yeah. The black women are more likely broke. They don't want to, they don't want a babysitter. Babysitters are very expensive, and I charge an arm and a leg. I have cameras, okay, around. I like to make sure that, hey, I don't want to hear nothing. If there's no cameras around, these days you have to have cameras with everything. I digress here. But trust me on this. There are some bad apples who are not compatible with little girls. And this is why you might have a person who may grow up to be like Jack the Ripper. Because they despise women from birth. So you got to be careful what you say to me, man. You got to ask questions, man. You got to ask questions. Too many of you people out there are beta. You don't ask questions of where I get the information from. And this is where I got you. I snag you. Right? Not all children are just pumpkin tails and little dog tails. No. They don't play Masters, He-Mans, and the Masters of the Universe. As a matter of fact, I was a little bit psychotic, in a psychopathy, psychotic when I was a kid. I used to tear off the wings of flies and stuff like that, and little bugs and stuff like that. I used to wonder if certain things had a soul, okay, when I was a child, okay. I was a child, yes. But my mom told me, she said something to me that most likely broke me and said, hey, would you want that to happen to you? And then I stopped. My empathy grew because of certain things my mom said and certain things people told me. And it's also like a curse, too. And you have a lot of empathy, too, so. It's a catch-22. Other than that, that's all I really got to say, guys. Now all children are nice little rub-dub. They're pretty old princess. No. Peace.